Hello and welcome to the Heat Signature Daily Challenge. It is the 10th of December, and today we're stealing 3 parts of the Gazi object while going as fast as possible. We have glitch sickness and we're shaky. We got a shotgun. We got a short blade to bash dash around. We got a shotgun that will kind of maybe help with shaky. Crash beam, very nice to have, and a cold fire, neat. Let's go. I should probably check what kind of shotgun it is. Alright, we got heat sensors, we got armors, and our gun is a super shotgun. Alright, so we're pretty unlikely to miss. We're aiming directly at someone. We're also not worried about being seen or alarms or stuff going off, so perfect accuracy is not quite as needed, but still good to have. That was, with like no adjustments, that was almost perfectly spot on for docking, even with this enclosed one. Okay. No way to get this key early, so we just gotta bash our way down. This is armor piercing, right? Yeah. But that armor piercing is not gonna stop the alarm from going off, which the alarm is just 60 seconds. And we're short blade bash dashing our way through, so I don't think it really matters too much. That'll definitely hit. Surprised to hit both of them, actually. Should have checked to see if there's anything wrong with going to the right, but the problem is I need to go back to get this key card, but then I'd have to go all the way back here to get this key card and go all the way. Okay, no, never mind. They're both a little sucky. This is not happening in under 10 seconds. I can tell you that. Wish there was a way to get your key. What? But this has got to go up and down around. This is just kind of. This is just kind of a bad ship layout. So if we went directly by direct distance at this point, going down here is faster, but I need to get this key first, so that's a little bit of a moot point. Do I go for this crate? Problem with crates is usually the fastest. Some of the fastest things are teleports, but glitch sickness rules them out. Alright, so shotgun, not a get y'all. So at this point from where we're standing now, which route is faster? That looks like right. No, still left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's not even counting that key. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Shoot. I guess I'd be getting that anyways. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Because I could have just ended it right here, but oh well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. And that's if I'm going out of my way for a crate. Huh, that actually somewhat surprises me. But I guess this does have going up. That I have to go down this way. It's like, this place is a mess. This place is a maze. But yeah, if we're just going one room or a couple rooms longer, might as well go for a crate. Visitor's difficult to use, but we might have a use for it. But not on this ship. Let's see, don't go down through there because we need to readjust anyways. Get down through here. And then hopefully I get both of you, but if not, it's fine. Dodging your bullets will be easy enough. So yeah, visitor still has a little bit of merit. We can bash dash, which means at least it wouldn't work on this side, but if, for example, the entrance to this room was up instead of down, we could do a visit in here to grab the crate and then do a bash dash on the way out so that we'd run out and break the window and be fine. I'll get this moving because the ship's stabilized by this point. And yeah, there's zero chance this was ever going to be under 10 seconds. And it really doesn't matter what that is, actually. I shouldn't even try to mess with it. I pressed the wrong thing. Would you be willing to take out the window? Maybe? 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 Well, what that last one, if none of the others did. Yeah, alright, we're good. Sorry, guy, I physically cannot pick you up. It's in my contract. Alright, 16 seconds. I'm curious what was in the other crate. But apparently that route was just decently longer, despite appearances. Alright, heat sensor, shotgun, jammer. Like, the other route only would have been faster if I didn't go for either of the crates. Which did actually surprise me. Did I check the stash? I think there'd only be quiet guns. Alright, so easy enough to go down this way, get a crate, easy enough to get this key, and this key, which leads us directly down to here, and then we can get out. Alright, seems simple enough. Anything I want to leave behind? I'm only picking up 2 items guaranteed. And then if I pick up another from like one of the key holders, that still leaves me with a shotgun and a gun. And that'll be fine. Yeah, I'll just hold on to everything. Except that these guys have I'll just replace the regular guns with more shotguns. Hi there, I'm gonna get us started on taking you out. I am actually shocked that got 3 people. I was thinking it was just like a 50-50 on whether or not it would get 1 or 2. But we actually got 3 people with that one. That looks good. Alright. Another visitor with high uses. Doesn't really help me out. Doesn't really help me out any more than just having one. Alright, is there any there's no reason to go down here. 1, you're protected. 2, this is not on a body that we can shoot and loot. Alright, who gets the lucky concussive shots? You both do. Is lucky in comparison to the lethal shots. Alright, we can ignore the rest of this room. And yeah, I was not expecting this to be under 10 seconds either. That's just how short blade speeds go. Alright, we grab whatever this is. Once we get out of a bash dash, we'll shoot you first. That'll hit. We get whatever this is. It's a trap of some sort. And then that'll hit both of the people that could or will have items, so we'll just leave them be. Actually, alarm response time, never mind. Alarm response doesn't matter because everyone's setting off the alarm. No stopping it. Stealth shield, neat. Yeah, probably should have left one thing behind on the pod at least, but it doesn't matter too much. Should have had the pod moving as well, but at least we're getting out before ship jerks about. And it's changing direction, so that'll technically slightly help me with getting away faster. And then we leave. Yeah, 13 seconds feels about right. 13 seconds is actually pretty solid for a short blade. Alright, finally we've got armor everywhere. We got some crash beams for the bosses. Trekker, defender, jammer gates, lots of guards. That should all be fine. We got a stealth shield for the tracker. Did I say tracker? Yeah, I said tracker. And then I didn't take into account the steel item that we turned in, so yeah, this is actually just kind of perfect. Yeah. Okay, final ship. We have our... Nope, no, I didn't see a... I thought I saw a locked door for some reason, but I did not. Maybe it was a stars I was zooming in. But probably wouldn't even chance it at that point, because the only way we have in is our visitor, which would likely get us a key, but would cost us time. Two seconds, very nice. Alright, so dash in, shoot. Then we have options. This is a... It's at a distance that I can't be 100% sure that a super shotgun will hit, but likely will. And then that's an easy guy to get. And then we don't need their key, and then I can just visit out into space. If I went to the right, I'd have to deal with the tracker, which is kind of fine. This is like going up, down, and then up, and then a little bit down, and then up, and then down, and then up. Whereas this way, we get that. We'll go more or less straight, go down and up a little bit. Alright, going straight to the right seems like it's the more direct route, so we'll just need to deal with the tracker. And that seems fine to me. Alright, our short blade is armor piercing as well. I don't think that's gonna hit. What's the time? Alarm response time, so yeah, better that to go off now than later. Alright, that ought to get him. Oh, you know what they drop? They drop better bashdashing equipment. Probably want to focus on the key for this precise moment. Go and get this stealth shield going, and we can replace another one of these because the wrenches are better, although we can short blade for this particular dash. Wrench, and then can we reach you with crash beam? Just about. Good to be safe and get you before we're within potential line of sight. And then we can get some more wrenches quickly enough here. And then, do I need a crash beam for anything else? Not necessarily, so let's give you a crash so that we don't reflect and smack ourselves with concussive bullets. Grab the key for now so we can bash straight through. Wrench over here, and then this is like the last potential place that we would want to crash, so might as well get a double crash off on you. Then we can do a stab and get on in here. Remember that we lost our stealth shield and don't want to get smacked. I think they'll just get stabbings. You'll get a stabbing and then I can just dash around you, I think. Yeah, you've got a shotgun, but it'll be blocked by your friend. Let's make sure we get that key. Having a wrench to dash around with feels so nice. And I should have had the pod moving by this point. Actually, we disabled the alarm, huh? This has the potential to be under 10 seconds, technically. It's going to be incredibly close. I don't think it's going to happen. I had the pod moving earlier, possibly. Alright, we get whatever this is. It's unclear if it's going to be something helpful, so we'll just leave it be. And then we do a little visit out. And we remote and try to catch ourselves real quick. This can't be happening in under 10 seconds. Yeah, 7 seconds ticked over. I think did the alarm go off? Okay, so the alarm did go off and then I hit the target or the captain and so then it started swaying off again. That's a little oopsie. Could this have been done in under 10 seconds? I use wrenches to get through. Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so. It was very close then. Maybe if I had the pod moving earlier and somehow avoided the alarm going off, maybe. But we got wrenches pretty quickly, and we had a 2-second dock. So I don't think that's happening. I don't think that's happening. It's very close, but I don't think it's happening. All right, drop it off. And it leaves us in first place with a solid lead. Yeah, very good, efficient run, even if the ship 1, the halls were pretty windy, extremely windy. But yeah, good run regardless. I don't think a 490 is in the cards reasonably. Yeah, nice. Yesterday, double checking the time once again. Yeah, we got me in first place with 30 seconds and a 5.99. 7-2 coming up in second, Cassandra in third, Basil in fourth, and Razdal Bachelor in fifth place, making up the top 5. Nice job, everybody. And with that, that is all for today's daily challenge. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you tomorrow.